Jerry's going to show us a beautiful Thai street dish today. What are we cooking?
We're cooking mu ping, pork skewers, you know, walking around the streets in Bangkok, always see charcoal smoke everywhere. Skewers, pork, chicken skewers, sticky rice, really spicy sauce.
Yep.
I just thought we'll go to Thailand today.
I love it. Love the sound of this. We'll start with the pork. Beautiful pork neck, or scotch they call it at the butcher.
Yes.
Yep.
So you get this at most butchers. Why I like it, because there's a bit of fat between all the protein there.
Yep.
So when you're grilling it, all that fat will render out and it'll be really nice and moist in the pork.
Such an underrated cut of meat. There's
Correct,
so much
correct.
flavour in it.
Correct.
And it cooks slow, fast,
Yes.
very versatile.
So in this, we're going to cook it real fast. So if you don't mind, if I get you to slice that really thin, so we're going to skewer it later.
Right.
What I'm going to start with is the marinade, the delicious marinade. Really simple marinade. I've got white peppercorn here. We'll go straight in. I'll just grind that down. Going to need a bit of muscles here. I don't think I need to go to the gym after today.
I've got the easy job.
Yeah. And then that's ground down. I've got some garlic that's going in here. And then I've got some beautiful coriander root here. Really nice earthiness, so I'm just going to throw that in.
Yep.
I will pound this down to a rough paste. It doesn't have to be a smooth paste.
Okay. Already smells so good. And you can't chop this. You're not going to get the same flavour. It needs to be bruised.
Correct. So, you know, when you're chopping, you're just chopping up into smaller pieces.
Yep.
But when I'm pounding like this, I'm breaking open all the flavours, all the aromatics, all the fibres in there. And then it's just a rough paste.
Yep.
In that, so I'll stick to the pork when we marinated.
Okay. And what have you already got in that bowl
So I've got some brown sugar in here. I've got to add some fish sauce. I've got some dark soy sauce there, a little bit of light soy sauce, so just we're building these flavours.
Yep.
And then
A little oyster sauce.
a little bit of oyster sauce in there as well. So I'm going to mix this all.
Yep.
There we go. If you put the pork in there, I ideally like to marinate this overnight.
And because that pork is so thin, it really will go all the way through.
It really
the
absorbs it
flavour.
all in.
So this one's overnight, and you can see how much it's absorbed all of that marinade very nicely.
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to skewer this and we're going to keep it real traditional. We'll bring the streets, remember, of Thailand in. So I'm going to do some sticky rice and a spicy dressing as well.
Oh, sounds good.
Let's...
What's the technique?
Look, you know what? Is get involved is what my mother would say.
Yeah.
So just little pieces like this, and we're just skewering it through the bamboo skewer.
Okay, like threading.
Yeah, you were threading it through, yeah. And the bigger pieces, sometimes you might need to sort of wrap it around the bamboo skewer like so.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and this is why you do want it super thin. When you start grilling, you don't want big chunks of it. You want it to stay super tender. You
Correct.
Get it straight off the grill.
And you don't want to be cooking for too long as well, because
Yeah.
it's just going to make it really tough.
Yep.
So we want to be on the grill just for a few minutes on each side.
Yeah.
And just like so.
Yours is better than mine. Let's make a few more.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, now let's cook sticky rice. For those that haven't cooked sticky rice, it's really delicious, really good to mop up dressings and sauces and things like that. So this is sticky rice, a medium grain.
Yep.
And it's soaked for about 3 to 4 hours just to rehydrate the grain. Whereas, you know, normal rice, when you cook it, we're steaming it, it's lots of water.
Yeah.
This is the opposite. We've got no water in here at all. I've just got a little muslin cloth in here.
Okay, and a bamboo steamer.
Yeah, and underneath that, I'm hiding a bamboo steamer.
Yep.
And then this is my makeshift steamer when I'm at home.
Okay.
Because not like the restaurants where I have big combi ovens and things like that.
Yeah.
So I've got a pot here, water that's going to come to the boil. This sits over the pot. Right. And as you can see, it just fits in there. Yep. So there's no steam that's going to be escaping from that.
Okay.
And then we just put it on there. About 40 to 45 minutes. It'll be really nice and soft, sticky, just to get everything going.
I love this. I never cook my rice like this, so I'd love to try it.
And it's really good, you know, to mop up sauces, like I said. While we're steaming that, I'm going to get you to put the spicy chili gel dressing together. This is not a lot. We could do more, right? Surely.
You know, I like spice, but just a little bit. Not Jerry style.
So while you're putting that on,
Yep.
I'm going to get this pan on heating.
So what's this sauce even called?
It's a gel dressing, so it's a Thai dressing.
Yep.
Really pungent in salt, sweet, and sour.
Okay.
Just to counteract with that marinade we've got in there.
So bird's eye chilies, garlic.
Yeah, I've got some lime juice here.
Yep.
We add some fish sauce to it.
Okay.
And then we're just going to freshen it up with a little bit of chopped coriander in there as well.
And a bit of sugar.
Yes.
Got to have the sugar.
All right. limes. I always give it a little bit of roll just to get all the juices out.
Massage.
Do a little massage. And then here you go.
Sugar's in there.
Sugar's in there. Lime juice in there. I've got a bit of coriander here.
Yeah, coriander looks so fresh. What's your tip to making your coriander last as long as possible? You know, go to the shops, you buy a big bunch of it, and you don't want to waste it.
Yeah, so, with all my herbs, what I like to do is I buy it, I'll give it a rinse when I get home, and then I'll wrap it up in a damp paper towel.
Yep.
And into a airtight container in the fridge. And that can last, up to a week, sometimes 2 weeks as well. Fish sauce in there if you may.
I mean, it seems like quite a lot, but it's all balanced out. And curry in.
Yep, curry in. Beauty.
There we go.
And then we'll just give it a really good mix up.
Smells so good.
The lime juice, the garlic, the chilli.
Yeah.
All right, let's start grilling these.
Right.
Got a little bit of oil in here.
Okay. Hot pan.
Hot pan.
Screaming hot.
Screaming hot.
There we go. Oh, yes. And because it's so thin, they're not going to take too long to cook, are they?
No, they're not. They're going to be really quick. But one little thing I'm going to do to these is I'm going to create another layer of richness and depth because we've got that really sour, tart, salty sort of dressing.
Yeah.
Just going to brush a little bit of this coconut on here.
Oh, coconut cream?
Coconut cream on here. And so just see how I've just got a little layer. I'm not overdoing it.
Yep.
Just a little. So now I'm going to leave it. I'm going to cook them for just a couple minutes on each side.
Yep.
I'll brush the other side when I turn them again.
Yep.
And they should be ready to go.
Great. Smells like the streets of Bangkok in here.
I know, look at this. Light coming through.
Love it.
All right, I think we're nice and golden, all cooked through.
Okay.
I'm just going to put it onto this plate here.
It's a great idea to do. You're having a barbecue instead of the classic sausages and onions and square bread. Why not?
Bring some spice.
Bring some spice
Bring
to
some
it.
spice.
Very different.
So the sticky rice we've got here.
Yes, show me, show me.
So let's unveil. Let's have a look. Look
Oh,
at that.
Wow. So cool, this method of cooking rice.
So it's all cooked, and as I see, it's quite clumpy.
Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. Oh, so that's how you serve it? You just serve like little bundles of it? It's not
so
going
you
to be
can
loose?
serve little balls. Sometimes I like serving little balls of it.
Yep.
Or when I'm in a hurry,
Yep.
I just serve just an amount of it, and people can help themselves to what they like.
You're piping hot, just your hands right in there.
Yeah. Practice.
Practice, of course.
And then I'm just going to put some of this dressing here.
Yep. It's a great dressing, that one. It smells so good.
So like this. And then what you do is you just dip in there, have a bit of sticky rice.
Yep.
Really good to put on the table as people are walking past for a barbecue or as a starter or, just having friends over. I love cooking this stuff.
That is an impressive dish. My favourite thing here is that little bit of coconut cream to barbecue them. It just gives them another little glisten on the crust there. So good, Jerry. You're a legend.
Thank you.